Good morning. Today we're going to do some Do-In massage. So we're going to just wake up our hands a little bit. Just start slowly hitting the hands out and then begin going faster and faster and faster. Good. And then release the hands down. And then flopping the hands. Just think about waking up the fingers, the wrists, and again gradually going faster and faster and faster. And release. So we're going to take our fingers like this and do tapping. So we're going to start on the head. Go all the way around the scalp. You can make a circle on each side. Go around the ears. Go along the back of the head. Come over onto the forehead. And get that third eye. Tapping. Tap around the nose, just very gently around the upper lip and jaw, on the cheeks, and then down around the jaw again. Go behind the ears, and then we'll go down the neck. Again, we're just very lightly tapping. And then we're going to come across the shoulders. And the front of the chest, doing in the pecs and just below the collarbones. And then we're going to move to a loose fist. And we're going to come on top of the shoulder, move down the arm, getting around the joints, be a little bit lighter around the joints. We'll come down onto the hand and fingers. And then flipping the hand over, we can be pretty vigorous here. Good, and then lightening, coming up the inside of the arm. You may even want to go to fingertips again. All the way up the arm, and then we'll Tarzan across the chest, do the other shoulder, moving down the arm. And again, be a little bit lighter around the joint, but still do the joints. Coming down the forearm, the wrist. You might want to switch to fingertips for the wrist and hand. And then when we switch to the palm, going back to that vigorous fist. And then moving lightly up the inside of the arm. And again, we'll Tarzan through the chest. You can come down the ribs, do the outside of the ribs, and then coming around the belly. Again, this is just a light fist. We'll come around the hip, lean forward and get the buttocks. Then we'll bring one leg out in front, moving down the front of the thigh. Do the sides of the thigh, and then the back. We can be pretty vigorous on the meaty sections and then lighten up around joints and areas that don't have quite as much flesh, like around the knees. Tapping all around the knees, come down the shin. Again, I'm just using fingers here. And then we're going to come around the ankle. Just make little circles around the ankle. And then the back of the leg, again, can be a little more vigorous. And then coming down to the top of the foot, tapping lightly. Do the sides, the top, get those toes. And then we'll flip the foot over, and again we can be more vigorous, tapping the bottom of the foot. Good, and then come back up the leg. Come around the back, only do the fleshy part of the buttocks, over to the other hip, coming down the thigh, working the sides of the thigh, get the back of the thigh. Lightening up for around the knee, perhaps going to fingertips again. Fingertips down the shin. Go around the malleoli, the ankle bones. And then we'll do the back of the calf. Again, lighten up for the top of the foot, sides. And then again, flipping the foot over, and again, we can be pretty vigorous with the bottom of the foot. Just be careful not to hit the floor. And then coming back up the leg, doing across the belly again. And then we just want to sweep ourselves off.